At the Utah Sexual Violence Conference, I witnessed something unforgettable. This wasn't just another event. It was a room filled with pain, courage, and healing. Survivors stood up, shared their truth, and in doing so, they gave others permission to heal too.
Small town where I was one of one. I did not know anyone with what I had, not even in my own bloodline.
Dr. James Dixon Sr. reminded us all that healing is possible when we come together.
This is the place. This is where I am surrounded by people who understand what I've been through. I am finally around my tribe and people that will take pride in me in spite of what I've been through. People that will accept and love and accept me, and we will share resources, information, and it's not about just getting grants. It's about granting someone spiritual, emotional freedom from the prison they had when they were before they could even defend or speak up for themselves.
I'm here with Paula Beagle, and she had an amazing story. Can you tell us what are some of the hardships that you experienced through your journey and what brought you to come to this conference?
My daughter had a condition called Rett syndrome, which is a genetic mutation on the X chromosome. It took her ability to walk, her ability to talk, and it took her voice. And I came here because I found out her stepfather was raping her, and the only way she could tell me is through severe seizures.
And what would you say would be the hardest part of your journey? And without going into any details that you don't wish to share.
The hardest part of my journey, I lost her. She passed away last March. She passed away this March.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And I don't think I'll ever recover.
And so what, for the people out here that do want to make a difference, that have experienced something similar to you, what is something that they can do in their community to just get their voice out there, or even just bring awareness to situations like this?
The first thing I can say is to find out who your local representative is. Look into your state government, your state lawmakers. The laws have to start local before they can go national. So start small. Start with the people in your community, the leaders in your community, and it will butterfly. It will grow, but you have to start local and start on social media. Start with a podcast. Start with whatever you can think of, to TikTok and Instagram and Facebook, and go there. Say your truth, tell your story, because someone will hear it who matters. Sooner or later, someone will help.
Absolutely. So what would be something that you want to leave with the listeners that are going through something similar like you? Some tips, some tricks to get them into a better day or just on the right path?
My first thing is you have to seek help. You have to talk to somebody. You have to do this. You have to ask for help. And if you can't, she ended up passing away because she couldn't ask for help. And I couldn't find it. And I want to be able to give that help to someone else who can't talk before they give up.
Hi, I'm Chelsea Hoffman. I'm here at the Utah Sexual Violence Conference, and I am a family law attorney in Sandy, Utah, and I came here because I am a survivor of sexual violence when I was younger and in my 20s, and it's something that's very important to me and it's passionate for me. So I came here with wanting to get resources and things that I can take into my career to help other women who have experienced stuff like this, and even males who have experienced things like this, or children. And it's been a really great experience, and it's very inspiring to be around so many survivors who are also here trying to do the same thing. And while it's very inspiring, it's also a very real way to see how many women are affected by this on a daily basis, and that it continues to happen to women, and there's still a lot to go to make up ground for this issue. But it's been really nice to see so many people coming together.
And what are something that you want to say to someone out there that is suffering in silence, that doesn't have the opportunity to come here today to be surrounded by like-minded people to be elevated?
I would say to people who can't come to things like this, who are still silent in their stories, there's lots of other women who have been through the same things that you have been through, and there's lots of people who care and are trying to, create a better community for this kind of thing, and to make it so that survivors can come forward and not be afraid and not be shamed and not be judged. And no one has to share their story, but try not to be afraid to. There's way more people supporting you than there used to be in this day and age. And every day people are doing new things to try to help. And there's so many community support options. And even if you're feeling alone, I promise you, you're not alone. And there's a million other women just like you who've been through it and or know someone who's been through it and want to help you. So just try to find your community in a safe space, and don't be afraid to tell your story.
Absolutely.
These weren't just stories of survival. They were stories of resilience. When one voice rises, it gives the strength for others to do the same. What happened here in Utah can happen anywhere. When people share their truth, lives are changed. Let's never stop creating spaces where healing is possible and voices are heard.
And I don't have to be victimized. I can be respected. I can be honored. I can be restored.
Subscribe for more stories that change lives.
There's heroes among us, yeah. One hand